Thank you for this opportunity. I'm encouraging you to vote no on question 1. This is not a question about yes or no on casinos. We've already had that. We have a casino here in Springfield being built, can't miss it, and there's 2 other casinos being built in Massachusetts, and a slots parlor is already open. That was referred to. This is an attempt by actually a single individual to get another slots parlor licensed in Suffolk County. The language of that question is so specific that there's only one potential location, and that is adjacent to the Suffolk Downs racetrack, but it's not mentioned in the proposal. It's kind of sneaky, quite frankly. And the basic opposition is that we have just passed legislation or following up on past legislation to have 4 establishments in Massachusetts. We have the lottery. There's a saturation in the marketplace, according to the Wall Street Journal and other measures, with casinos in Maine and Rhode Island, Connecticut. And let's let the dust settle before we consider another slots parlor. Maybe it would be a good thing, we'll find out in a number of years, that there's more market capacity and there's more potential tax revenue for the state and whatnot. But there's no support for this. The proponents, who are all from outside the state, the man who's funding this thing single-handedly lives in Thailand. He claims to be a Massachusetts resident, but and we're talking about Revere, Mass, where they have approved gambling casino. They're shown approval for casinos, but all of their leaders in the state, in the city, are opposed to this proposal. Supposedly, the promise is to save the horse racing industry, to provide tax revenues for the state, and provide money for education in the host city. So the CEO of the Suffolk Downs racetrack says, we have not and do not plan to support this. The horse track is not interested in this legislation. Secondly, the governor and the Speaker of the House, who put this legislation through, do not support this. Governor Baker explains his opposition by saying, I've always thought we should be mindful of the fact that we don't exactly know what the consequences and the impact of all this is going to be. When the dust settles on the lottery and on a whole bunch of other things, let's wait and see what happens before raising the possibility of yet another facility in Massachusetts. Eminently reasonable. Third, the proposal has not earned the support of a single elected official in Revere to date. Revere leaders, including their state senator, their city rep, a number of city councilors, and the entire school committee and the school superintendent have been unified in opposing this proposal. Third, this proposal, the market's saturated. There's 1 slots parlor in Massachusetts. They're significantly underperforming. They opened with expectations of doing $300 million in revenues. In the first year, they did a little more than half that, 160. So we have 4 places that are going to be entering the marketplace, and we don't want to dilute those places. We want them to be successful. Additionally, the proponents have not been forthcoming about who they are or how they're funded. The group is telling us nothing about any track record that they have developing gaming entities. The One Ballot Question Committee has received $600,000 in contributions from one source, a Delaware-based corporation which provides no information about who they are or what they do. And the people pushing this initiative are not being upfront about their track record. The opposition has raised $5,000. They've raised $600,000 from one source. So it's too early to grant another license, and the track record is unproven. Vote no. I have a brochure a flyer up there with any more details. Thank you.